Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss another very important case on the addition of the bogus purchases. It has been seen that nowadays a lot of assessments are done under section 148 read with section 147, and a good amount of all those assessments relate to the bogus purchases. Because bogus purchases has become a great menace for the economy, for the GST department, and as well as for the income tax department. When the revenue is making the additions for the bogus purchases, they are blindly relying on the information from the investigation wing. They are not verifying that information, and in cases it is seen that when they receive the information from the investigation department, they make the additions of the assessee without following the principles of natural justice and without following any rule of law which has been prescribed by various tribunals and various courts in deciding the factors to be taken care of by the assessing officer while making the additions under the head bogus purchases. This is another case which has been decided by Honorable Delhi ITAT G bench in the case of Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax versus Sharp Corporation Limited, and this case is reported in 121 ITR Tribunal at page number 697. The date of the judgment is 21st February 2024. The present case relates to the assessment year 12-13. The assessee was dealing and was doing import of pulses and eatable oils. For the assessment year 12-13, a notice under section 148 was issued to the assessee on the allegation that a party K has mentioned in his statement, which is given in a survey proceedings to the revenue, that he has made a sale of rupees 2.16 crore to the assessee, and in respect of that sale he has taken cash. The assessee has made the payment to that K, and then again the K has given cash to the assessee, meaning thereby that when the K has made bogus sales to assessee, sale has made bogus purchases, on the allegation of which the notice was issued to the assessee. When the assessee received this notice, the assessee complied with all the formalities and all the evidences with the learned assessing officer, including the stock register, purchase bills, and even the check payments made through bank. When the assessment proceedings were going on, in spite of repeated request by the assessee, the statement of K was not being provided to the assessee. No verification was done by the learned assessing officer under section 133 subsection 6. The assessee was repeatedly asking the opportunity of cross-examining the author of the statement, that is K, which was not provided to the assessee, and more importantly, other than statement of K, there was no incriminating material which was found by the revenue to establish that the assessee has made some bogus purchases, meaning thereby that there was no incriminating material was found in the search which can show that the purchases were bogus other than the statement. When the CIT appeal heard the matter, the CIT appeal gave relief to the assessee by saying that in the present case, since the revenue has not brought on record any incriminating material, so just on the basis of the statement and on the basis the evidence which the assessee has given to the assessing officer during the assessment proceedings, it can be safely concluded that the assessee has not made any bogus purchases. The revenue took the matter to the tribunal, and when the tribunal heard the matter, the tribunal said that in the present case, the revenue has grossly failed to controvert the factual and the legal findings by the CIT appeal. The tribunal said that in the present case, the goods purchased by the assessee, it was taken into the stock, and when these goods were sold by the assessee to the various parties, like in the present case R, B, RL, A and S, then that stock was duly reduced from the stock register, and it has been well established by the assessee during the assessment proceedings. The tribunal said that in the present case, the purchase and sales were matched. Sales was not doubted by the revenue, and the assessee has made the payment for the purchases made from the disclosed sources of the assessee. And more importantly, in the present case, the ledger of K was showing the total purchase of rupees 2.62 crore, and the revenue has made the addition of only rupees 2.16 crore because they have only that much of the information. So in the present case, the tribunal was of the considered view that there is a very weak possibility that from a purchaser, some transactions are genuine and some transactions are ingenuine. So on this basis, the addition of the assessee, which has been deleted by the CIT appeal, was upheld by the tribunal. At the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax versus Sharp Corporation Limited. And this case is reported in 121 ITR Tribunal at page number 697. The matter has been decided by Honorable Delhi ITAT G Bench on 21st February 2024. Thank you, friends.